Welcome, Capricorns, to my page. Do me a favor. Take a second and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And hit that notification bell so you can get notifications for my next reading. I want to thank you guys for coming out. And if you are already subscribed, thank you. I love you much. Thanks for the support. Now let's get into this monthly November reading for Capricorn. What message do you have for Capricorn, God, for the month of November? What message do you have for Capricorn for the month of November, God? And I'm going to just touch all these cards. I already pre-shuffled them, but, you know, just to get the energy flowing. What message do you have for Capricorn for the month of November, dear God? What message do you have for Capricorn for the month of November? Thank you, God. Thank you. Message. Thank you, God. Thank you. You know, it's funny because I keep all my decks right here just in case I get the urge. And just for y'all, I'm getting the urge to do Alice in the Wonderland Oracle for this one. Now, these, what was that? And I also brought out my butterfly information cards. I'm going to pull 2 of these. But a Capricorn is, that's my rising sign. So I'm interested to see. It's like, okay, my rising sign, I think it's supposed to be like how my mind works or something like that. So my mind works, I guess my mindset, like how I developed it and stuff like that, works kind of like how a Capricorn does. That's my understanding as far as the research I did. So we'll see. What message do you have for Capricorn, God? What message do you have for Capricorn for the month of November? Sun, moon, and rising. Okay. So we have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, this says fallen, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. These are powerful cards. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser. Discover, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Awesome. Set these right up here. Slide them over. Oh, unless, you know, I'm going to save these to the end. Butterfly information. They're going to be on point too. Watch. You know how they say sometimes curiosity killed the cat? Well, in this case, curiosity didn't. Because I feel like it's just exploring, really, and finding out what you can really do as far as creativity-wise. Like this, I find is very creative. You know, my background, if y'all can see that. Very creative for me. Like, I made this here. I got my candles going. I got my decor up. All that. That's kind of like creative to me. Even doing my card readings, that's a creative flair because obviously not everybody can do it. But there are some talented card readers on YouTube. I don't know if you guys check that out, but there really are some really, really highly talented card readers on YouTube. Wow. Blows me away. Sometimes hit my life right on point, okay? Everything they say. I'll be like, goodness, look at God working. Oh, wow. So, 3 cards first came out. You know what? I felt this before we started. So, for me, it's kind of like you're rushing in for happiness. Like you're celebrating before you even reach the finish line almost. It's like, yes, I know how this going to go. Oh, I got it. I ain't tripping. I got whatever I'm manifesting. It's going to come. That's what I'm talking about. It's like you celebrating before you hit the finish line for real. even though it says no need to feel on any of that, and it's like you're celebrating the unknown, because technically, I mean, you know how you got this dope plan, right? And you going about it like, yes, 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 everything gonna fall into hitch, and then something happened where as though it looked like it's not gonna happen, and then boom, it happened. That's kind of like how Capricorn's going this month. But not only that, it's just like, you know, there's gonna be ups and downs. Like, I feel like Capricorn's very intuitive in knowing the ups and downs of it, but knowing the end result as well, and keeping that end result in focus, you know, and going, I wonder if I can pull this off. You know, that's how I feel Capricorn going to be this month. Very, very curious. Very, very, the momentum is going to be good. The momentum is going to build over the time. And even though there may be some people who pretty much you got to ignore, I guess you can say, because Capricorn's like, yes, this is what I'm going after, and I'm celebrating now like I'm already got it. Like, you know how to manifest what you want in your life, you know? And that's awesome. You know all the steps and procedures and how to get there. Ooh. Okay, your love life is definitely looking good as well, Capricorn, and that is awesome. Look at this. Okay. So you know how they say the fools rush in? And that's kind of like... And then you got your nose tooted up. What your nose tooted for? Like, yes, my love life is the shit. And da 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 da. And my business, my money looking good. What I'm manifesting looking good. And just so happen to be a very happy love life, you know? Very fiery and passionate love life as well for some of you. I see y'all texting back and forth, little cute shit. Mm-hmm. I see him buying you shit. Mm-hmm. He buy you a lot of nice things, don't he? And it seems like it's like true love. It seems like, oh my gosh, like you ain't even looking at the ground cracking like you about to walk off the cliff, but we gonna walk off in style, okay? He's got the rose in his hand, sun shining, got the little puppy at his feet. Like, I feel like you look at the better things in life, or the happier things in life, and not so much, you know, when we had that fight last week, or when we disagreed on where we gonna go eat at. Like, you don't let stuff like that get you down, or compromise your stability and your happiness on the inside and your peace on the inside. And that's awesome. Yeah, because Capricorn has a strong sense of who they are. Capricorn really has a strong sense of who they are, what they're going after, what they can control and what they can't control. Capricorn has a strong mental state here. There's a really strong and solid and grounded mental state. For a three-legged table, though? I don't know, Capricorn. But okay. It seems like there's some things that Capricorn ain't seeing here, too. And honestly, I'm feeling like it got to do emotional-wise, Capricorn. Like, you're very logical in the way all this unfolded. Like, yes, realistically, if I follow this procedures, I'm going to get to the end of that. But for some reason, I'm feeling like your emotion, because here we have the Ace of Cups, which, you know, clearly is about emotional now. Yes, you are emotionally strong. Don't get me wrong. You're very beautiful, you know, the way you display your emotions. But there's some hidden emotion here, and I don't know if it's anger or if it's disappointment or whatever. You're not really stating what's really going on inside you sometimes in different situations. Sorry guys, that was my alarm for my babies to get up for school. So I don't know if somewhere along the lines you're not really expressing yourself and how you feel. And I don't know if this is to like a boss or like a work situation, which, can unstable you sometimes, especially when you get that irritating, you know. Yeah, yeah. When you get that one coming in, boy, that tests your patience, and you be wanting to touch him. But you hold back on that really well, and you act professionally and accordingly, and you do keep all of that inside. But I feel like you should definitely find an outlet to let that out. I don't know, maybe not to your partner. Because I was about to say to your partner, then no, maybe not to your partner, because you don't want to invite none of that complaining energy into your relationship. So, and it's not more so complaining, it's kind of like telling a story. That's how I look at it. It's like, you know what, it's not complaining, it's just me stating how I feel. And if how I feel is important, I'm going to go ahead and get that out. You know what? My boss did this today. Yeah, it irritated me a lot. Or even if that's communicating with yourself for that moment and just being real with your emotion. You know what? This happened that irritated me. It's okay though. I'm obviously going to get over it, because you know the procedure. You see the procedures very well when it comes to life and how to get what you want and things like that. Now do the same thing with your emotions and how you feel, and really stating your truth there. I don't even see that you really even got to do it with anybody else if you don't want to. But as long as you're doing it with yourself, that's the important thing. As long as you're being clear, like, listen, all right, I know the procedure, I know how to do this. It's telling me to take what you know here and apply it to your your emotions, pretty much. Your emotional stability. Yep. Because I kind of see you, like you're being, I guess you could say, cold or shut off to that part of yourself, just so that everything can remain, your mindset, so that you're not messing up your mindset. You get what I'm saying? So you're not messing up your day with your attitude and with your judgment on other people. But it's not more so judging people when you just go, you know what? This triggered me. You get what I'm saying? Like, again, it's okay to go, this triggered me in this way, but why? And what do I need to learn from it? Like, as long as it's a learning situation you really building on, and I'm not saying make it a habit to continue doing that, but just be real with yourself, okay? Because I see that you're leaving your goddess, your emotion, that mothering, nurturing energy out in the cold, because you're going, oh no, you know what? I don't even want to deal with that Queen of Swords here, cutting shit out. And that's cool. Like, if somebody else coming with drama, don't deal with it. You get what I'm saying? Because I see that's been a theme that's been going on here too. And that's how you were able to create this boundary where nothing but happiness and positivity can funnel in. And that's awesome, because who don't want to see the next person doing good? Who don't want to hear, I want to hear good news, So that's awesome that you do that part. But don't look at it as like you judging them or changing their life just because you say, oh my gosh, I'm annoyed. But just find out, just go dive a little deep, cater to your emotions a little bit more. If something made you sad, it made you sad. If something made you mad, it made you mad. That's pretty much what I'm getting, okay? Oh, okay. So if you start doing that, I see whatever decisions you've been trying to make will be a lot clearer if you do that procedure. If you apply the procedure that I was talking about here, as far as like how you manifest stuff and how you get what you want to your emotions, and knowing the procedures and how you act and what time of the month or whatever the current on, it'll help you whatever decision you've been fighting with here. You've just been turning it over in your mind over and over, and it's only two. Maybe a few more, I don't know. But it's got something to do with one or the other. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can do this, or I can, like, one or the other. Like, I can do this, or I can do this, pretty much. So, just to be a little clear, like, it's only two options, the one I'm talking about. I know you have a lot of other things going on in your mind, but you kind of been fighting that decision. I feel like if you bring this process down here to your emotions and get clarity on how you really feel, you'll be able to make that decision a lot smoother, and it'll change the way things, it'll change the way you perceive yourself. It'll change the way you perceive other people, and that's cool. Okay, there's nothing wrong with change. I feel the need to tell Capricorn that there's nothing wrong with change, Capricorn. It's really not. But I do see some changes coming about, and it may be exactly what started the whole reading to start with. You manifested celebrating before you got there, and the hard times that is coming, not the hard times, but the change that's coming up is just needed on the inside of you to bring this to fruition. Maybe that's exactly what this is. It's just to help you with that step forward, to getting what you want there, what you're trying to manifest, whatever that is. You're already celebrating. You done rushed in. You done left behind a couple of people or a couple of mindsets or beliefs that you had that was stopping you from getting where you needed to go. Look like it's in your love life as well. And if you take that procedure and you're knowing that you have about the situation, and keep the big picture for throttle and be real with your emotions, then that decision that you need to make, or whatever you're in limbo about, will come to fruition. It'll change you. It'll change the situation. Probably bring in more money, more happiness, and everything that you've been wishing for. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull... okay. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Wow. Okay, so that was on point. And then also, I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I am meant to be. So this is kind of like leaning towards your emotions are right. You get what I'm saying? You're exactly as you're supposed to be with those emotions and all. Like, I find so many people, they really suppress their emotions just because they feel like they only supposed to be happy. They're only supposed to feel joy and all those things. Now, realizing sometimes to feel happy, you got to feel sad. Or to feel joy, you got to feel disappointment sometimes. Or whatever the opposite of joy is. I don't know. I am deserving of respect, love, and happiness. I give respect, love, and happiness too. Yes, you do. So, thank you so much for coming to my page and checking out my page. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Light and love and namaste. Y'all have a beautiful November, okay?